Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. As you can see, things have been moving around in the fish room slash bedroom over here. I temporarily moved this light on top of this tank so you can see it better, but this light is always on this tank. As you can see, I took out my aquastyle tank. It's a aquastyle, I believe 5 gallon, maybe. I don't remember what it was. I have an old video showing off this tank with the filter and the light, but the light broke, and then I don't know if I'm going to be using the filter for it. I ordered a sponge filter that I think would be a lot better for this tank because of the current. So this is what's going on in my sorority tank. Females are doing well. Endler babies are growing out in the breeding container there. I have a group of breeding guppies and endlers in the larger container where they can peacefully hang out and breed until this tank becomes a bit more thickly planted. For some reason, my jungle val is melting a little bit, so we'll see what happens. I adjusted the light so it is 1 hour less of light because the intensity is stronger, so I should compensate for it at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out a nice balance for this tank ever since I upgraded the light, so that'll probably take a little bit. Then over here, as I mentioned earlier, is the aquastyle tank. I have the silver male, which I'm considering naming Sashomaru. And Sashomaru is a name that I might not be pronouncing entirely correctly, but it is a name from a character of an anime series, an old anime series called Inuyasha. And someone in the comments suggested this name for him because he's so majestic and silver. And yeah, I thought maybe that would be a nice name for him. I still refer to him as Silver Betta, because I do like to refer my bettas by their appearance, but that's what's going on here. There will be a sponge filter in this tank. At the moment, I just have a little air stone with some very light bubbles so that it can kind of move the water a little bit. I have a few simple plants and bare bottom at the moment. I don't know what I want to do with this tank yet. So I just left it like this because it'll be easier to change things around and add things. And I, at the moment, don't have a heater on here, which to a certain extent concerns me because it is winter time. Luckily, it doesn't get below 72 degrees in my place, so that's good. But I would like to get a heater on here to make sure that his temperature is a lot warmer. Actually, I could check right now. I have a little temperature measuring gun, and I can check the temperature. Yeah, it says 72.8. So that is currently the temperature. Oh, Banana came to say hi. Hi, Banana. But yeah, that's currently the temperature in this tank. I kind of like that he will be here. I might have to add some sort of divider. Maybe either on this side or on that side. At the moment, he hasn't been obsessing over the females, so that's good. But we'll see how that goes. Now, as you can see, my 5.5 is actually empty right now and doesn't have the divider for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, I have Master Ball, or Ultra Ball, I can never remember his name, the mustard gas Betta, who's currently hiding right now under a leaf. He is in this little hospital tank I set up because he, not being the smartest Betta in the world, got stuck trying to squish himself behind 2 decorations and ripped his fin. So the best thing for me to do is I put some Betta Fix in here. That is an antiseptic to kill any bacteria and help him heal up. As you can see, it's this stuff. It helps heal fins. And I also have a plant here that I'm trying to grow out the roots as well. And because it's filled up all the way, I have a lid on here so he doesn't jump out. And I have that little mini heater, so his water is at 80 degrees, so that can help his fins grow a bit faster. Now what's going to happen here is I will be eventually putting back the divider, and Master Ball will be going back in this tank, but he also will be going back into this tank with another new male that I got. I got 2 betta fish. I got 1 female that is quite large, and I will be adding her to my sorority tank as probably the last female. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Probably the last female that I will have in this tank, in the sorority tank. I'm not going to be adding any more females, but she is quite large. She's fully mature compared to these juvenile females, so she will have to probably be in a breeding container for the next few weeks as she adjusts and gets kind of comfortable with getting to know the other females without attacking them. So that's going to happen. And then the other male is going to be going in here. Now, I'm not telling you what kind of male he is, but you will find out on Thursday. So stay tuned for that. I know lately I've been on a fish spree with videos, but I will have some non-fish related topics that I will be making videos on pretty soon. Mouse Pig is still here for his vacation. There he is. His incision is healing well. Banana's hogging the bed. I'm not sharing with him. Banana, you need to share. Little Mouse Pig needs to be comfortable. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys kind of an update. It's still messy because I was still setting up this tank. I still have to clean this dirty part on the top. And then I'm waiting. I think by Thursday I should get my sponge filter to go into this tank. I haven't figured out what kind of light to get for this tank, so I don't really know what I want it to be, but so far that's what it looks like. I just have it with no light, and then because the other two tanks next to it have light, this tank gets a little bit of ambient light from there. But that's kind of what my setup looks like. Ooh, the dogs are so illuminated. You guys are so bright. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update and kind of get you excited for the pair of two new bettas I got. Now they are the same kind and they're male and female. And I know you guys are gonna say you should breed them, but at the moment, besides, you know, filling up my little stock of fish, I don't really want to breed right now because I don't really have the necessary setup. And to be honest, I don't have the knowledge of breeding bettas enough. I mean, I know the basics, but if I got into it, I would like to first really know what I'm doing, and have a purpose. If you want to get into breeding, you need to have a purpose why you breed and how you're gonna better the fish or the fish species. How you're gonna contribute to make the fish species better in some sort of way. So it's not something you should do kind of willy-nilly. So yeah, here's my update. This is kind of what it looks like. Once I get the third light, this is going to be a fancy magical thing. And obviously, the last bed on the corner, he's probably in a week going to go back to the 5.5. I just wanted to give him some time to peacefully, without being bothered by anyone, grow out his fins. Oh, maybe he'll come out so you'll get to see him. As you can see, they're kind of short. I had to snip it a little bit so they can grow out more evenly because they were super raggedy. There it is. So I had to cut it short a little bit to help him. And I have the card here because once I put the new male in here ahead of time, I don't want him to stress this guy as he is recovering. And he should grow back his fins pretty soon. So yeah, that's my update for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you have an awesome day. Also, I forgot to say, and it's a huge deal, I finally reached 16,000 subscribers on my channel, and that is so amazing. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited and thankful and grateful, and this really gives me the motivation to keep making videos and keep making lots of content and try to be as awesome as possible for you guys. So yeah, hope you have a great day. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and in the comments down below, guess what kind of bettas I got. They're the same type of betta, so it should be easier to guess, and it is my favorite betta type. Some of you might know what my favorite betta type is, so we'll see what you guys think. Hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!